Hi, I'm Andrew Singer. Welcome to Gylt. It's our YouTube channel, GYLT, Get Your Life Together. We are talking about interviews and interviewing successfully. In a prior session, we talked about what to do with the purpose of an interview. We talked about the purpose of an interview is to get somebody to like you in a short period of time. Now that you know all of that, the issue becomes, well, what do I do when I get there? We're going to call this the introduction, if you will. So people have talked to you about the handshake, the no handshake, what am I wearing, etc. So let's just get started. First of all, your phone off, gone, not in the meeting. And obviously we're talking about an in-person interview. If you want to think about phone interviews, that'll be another session. Zoom, we can discuss that later. I know I've mentioned it. In person, no phone. Take care of everything you need to beforehand. No distractions, no phone. Did I say no phone? No phone. Thank you. What do I wear? You always want to dress nicer than, or more nicely, than the place that you're going. I'm not a big person for khakis or the female equivalent of khakis in a golf shirt. One wears a suit, one wears a business suit. Women wear a business suit as well. You dress well. A man wears a tie, a woman wears a nice blouse, a nice dress. You dress professionally, no matter what. You don't have to dress like you're going to a wedding. You don't have to dress like you're going out on the town at night. You need to dress professionally. That's a matter of looking at where you're going, seeing the way people dress. And don't get confused by a casual day. It's always better to be slightly overdressed than to be slightly underdressed. That's something you can explain away. We're going to talk about that a lot. It's always better to be more polite than less polite, etc. Introduction. We talked about it. You want to get a nice parking space. You want to know where you're going. You want to be on time. You want to be early as to where you're going. You don't have to be there an hour before, but you want to be early so that you look prompt and you are prompt. Hey, do I need to carry something with you? Well, if you're old school or you're being interviewed by people like me that are slightly old school, you might want to have a folio with you, which is a leather folder, or you at least want to have a pad and a pen and copies of your resume on paper, because somebody may not have it printed in front of them, and some people like to take notes during an interview, so you will have that there with you. So we're walking in and they say, Andrew, it's very nice to meet you. Nice handshake, not a dead fish, not a grab the finger, not a I'm going to break your hand. A nice firm handshake. For men, it's probably a full hand. For women, maybe it's less than a hand. I'm not trying to divide or say anything. It just seems to be what social norms are to some extent. If you don't agree with me, that's okay. I'm just giving you my past experience. No problem. Most people will ask for a handshake. Somebody will ask me if I don't feel comfortable shaking someone's hands, might it hurt my chances? The honest answer is yes, it could. And the reason why is anything that you do that is outside of what are accepted norms. And I'm not professing that these norms are correct or incorrect. I'm merely trying to get you a job. That's all I'm doing in this video. I want you to get a job. That's it. I'm not here to discuss politics, life, or anything like that. I want you to get a job. So what I'm going to talk about is the more that you stay within the norms and in the boundaries so that you get somebody to like you in a short period of time so that you can get the job, the better the chances you have. If you're the person that wore the weird outfit, or you didn't shower, or you look sloppy in some way, or you didn't shake hands, that's what you will be remembered as. Remember that person that didn't do that, or that was this, and then you're not somebody that they like immediately. And that's what's important. So when you walk in, nice to meet you. Where do you sit when you walk in? You don't. You don't. You wait for the person interviewing you to sit down. Once again, what if you have an awkward moment where it's like, oh, sit down, not sit down? That's okay, because the awkward moment is based on being polite, and that's never a problem. Let someone walk in ahead of you. Can a man hold a door for a woman? Yes. See how that works out. Can a woman go first if a man holds the door for them? Yes. See how it works out. But when you're walking in, if there's a desk and a chair, even though it's obvious that you're probably sitting in the chair, wait until the person sits down. If there's a round table, don't go sit down, because you may be in the interviewer's favorite seat. So wait to see where they want you and thank them for having you. Now that you're sitting down and the person says, hi, it's nice to meet you. Can I get you something to drink? So this is something that I do differently than other people. So I'm asking you, can I get you something to drink? Yes, a Coke would be great. Can I get you a drink? No, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Why are those not good answers in my estimation? When you say yes, you're usually directing somebody to do something for you. Do you really mean to say, get me water now? Of course not. But subconsciously, in the world of Blink, very famous book, in the world of Blink, maybe the person is processing it as you've told them to do something. And if you say no, maybe somebody's processing it as a negative thing. Most people, Americans in particular, cannot handle the word no, especially in the first 5 seconds of meeting them. So when they do the blink, you want everything to be positive. Remember we talked about it in the last video. You want to be on that plateau. So here we are talking about those initial few seconds in an interview, and it's taken a nice chunk of time to tell you about it. In our next set of sessions, we're going to talk about what comes next. But remember, you're on our YouTube channel, you're on Gylt, G-Y-L-T. Please subscribe. We have more to tell you, and we're looking forward to doing that. Thank you.